All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash, or Rakha Kodash, Salakia. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect men, pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing. All right. Especially in these days and times, which these times are, have gotten very evil. Okay. The love. All right. You can forget about love, man. All right. We're in some very evil and wicked times, man. And I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this skit that this brother does. I don't, he's an Israelite. Maybe he's an inspiring actor, but he does pretty good skits. Now he's more in line with what's going on biblically than a lot of Israelite groups and camps. Okay, so I've already watched this video. I'm going to let you watch this video, and he's on Instagram. All right, he's the Black Ninja. All right. Maybe he's from the UK. Okay, he has, he sounds like he's from the UK, or maybe an island. All right, definitely Benjamin. All right, but I'm going to let the video play. All right.
Just as many people that touch you as you want to. Those are the general orders. All the way to the top, everybody fucking gets it if they touch you. You hear what I'm saying? Less legals. We're going to look at shipping tractor trailer loads of that shit in here. So you catch what it's all about us now. It ain't about them. Professional, legal, ethical, and moral. You know what we're talking about. Legal versus fire fucking city.
He can't keep doing this. And on camera, Dad. I'm supposed to keep public relations leveled, and he's out here saying things like this? Bloody hell. Well, you're gonna love this one. Your boys detained a father and took his child while strapped in the back of the vehicle. They got a clean photo of him in the event. Good heavens. It's only a matter of time before the people turn on ice. Oh, please, let them go. The lens only feeds despair, not justice. Every view is another reminder that resistance is futile. But lawyers are stepping forward now to speak for those who can't. The alligator Alcatraz situation with missing prisoners. We are now being investigated. It's not helping that it's on public record. At Neuralink went from needing 7 brain surgeries to 1,000. What kind of numbers is that? Chrome's detention center is reporting 3 deaths a month of brain hemorrhaging. What does that look like to the public? And people are starting to make the correlation between the ICE facilities and art institutions and colleges. And that makes it a lot more harder for me to...
It's almost as if you fear the public outcries more than me.
No, just goodbye.
I'm speaking. You will deliver my numbers, or you will become one. It makes no difference to me which column your name ends up in. I hope I made myself perfectly clear.
Your fear is repulsive and leaks through your pores. Even the walls can smell it. The scent, the
reminds me of how small you all are.
There are 900 vessels waiting to be occupied, whether they arrived walking or dragged. The beds will not remain empty.
Once the sleepers are awakened, they'll dream on our command. And the dream will be absolute obedience.
Arrested.
Okay. And so he's portraying, okay, the elites, okay. And as you see all of these, the top elites, they won't have they won't have the mark, okay. The neuro police link, no, all right. This has to do with the MOTB, all right. He knows that it's the chip, okay. He knows that the MOTB is the chip, all right. And so this is the plan of the elites, man. Okay, it's crystal clear in the way that it's rolling. Okay, this guy also he does a he reads the book 1984. Okay, so he reads the whole book. Um, if you want to listen to it. So I got scriptures prepared. Let's see, I'm going to go to Isaiah. All right, started 1. All right, it says, "Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord have spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me." And this is talking about you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you black people, you know, you whatever people, all right, among the Israelites. Okay, this is talking about you. Okay, um, you don't subscribe to being a Hebrew Israelite. Um, you're into black culture. You know, you're into Egyptology, and a lot of you, since the revelation of whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh Shai, has been revealed that he is a so-called black man. All right. Um, you've had a lot of our people who have abandoned uh, the belief in the Bible altogether. It's there are great numbers of people who have abandoned uh, the faith. Okay, the true faith. All right, of who the world ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ. Okay, and they have chosen, their own, as the scripture says, their own cistern. All right. Um, they're off the path. Okay, and so they have rebelled against the Lord, man. Okay, especially you women. You women are the biggest rebels against Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ. You're the biggest uh, rebels. Okay, and you know that's going to be the reason. One of the reasons why there will be 7 women to take a hold of one man. Okay, the Lord is going to come down on you women, and then you women have bred these children, okay? And these children are totally destroyed. All right. Verse 3, is this 3? It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Okay, even a beast, a dumb beast like an ox knoweth his owner. Okay. And here Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is, he has been nourishing you, Jakes. He's made it so that you survived to these days and times. Okay. Esau is the so-called white man. Okay. He is a savage, barbaric murderer, man. Thief. We're in the hand of a savage, barbaric, murdering thief. Okay? And the Lord has taken the spirit away from this devil, pretty much, from just, going all out on you. But this is the same devil from 1492. Okay? This is the same devil from 1492 who went in among the so-called natives in North and South America and ravaged, stole their land, ravaged their women, murdered their men. This is the same devil. And you people, you're pretending like he's not the same individual. Oh, that was the grandparents. No, they're the same people. Okay? But when the Lord has sent you men on the highways and byways who are doing this work, you go and make skits. You go and make a comedy, a joke about these men, man. Or you better yet, you don't even listen. It don't cost nothing to pay attention, man. But it's going to end up costing you your life. Mark my words. Now, I don't see, I could see it happening through the scriptures. All right. I've not had a dream or vision. Okay. Seeing anything, that I can recall, maybe I have, and I just woke up and didn't remember it. Okay. But I don't have those kind of dreams. But it's written here in the scriptures, and when you recite it and read it and read it back in the spirit, okay, when the Lord puts the spirit on you to see these things, well, then you see it happening to the people. Look at what you're going through now. You're being set up for more and more affliction, more and more pain, more and more sorrow, death. It's not going to get better, man. I just did a video a day ago about the economy. This economy is over, and you still have people, trying to figure out how they're going to build some generational wealth, or you need to be on your knees praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, repenting. You're not going to be able to leave the country. You people are going to die here, one way or another. And it's not going to be a smooth transition. It's going to be horrific in the manner that these people come and take you out. And I'm talking about the so-called white man. Okay? Reading on, it says, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. And you know, and a lot of you are not even considering that you are the Hebrew Israelites. You're denying it, okay? You're denying the scriptures, and they're talking about you. This is not talking about the J-man, okay? People calling themselves Jews. This is not talking about them, okay? Because clearly they have assumed the identity of the real Jew. So they're not thinking like this, okay? Verse, what is this? 6:4 says, ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. Okay? And this is what our people have become under this rulership of the so-called white man. This is what our people have become. This is what you have become. And the Most High Power, man, is highly pissed off. It says they have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. And you people are backwards as fuck, man. You're backwards, and it starts with the damn women. You women are backwards. It's terrible the way, and you know, we go in on the women only for the purpose of that you women can see that you need to change your way. We're showing you another way that is perfect, that is acceptable to the Most High Power. And you women are rejecting it. You're turning your ear away. You still, you're still out there, man. And you're playing with this thing, thinking that it's going to be the last second, and then you're going to be able to be like, hey, this brother, no, man. You're going to be cast out. You're going to be like in the days of Noah. You're going to be out there screaming. You see how this man has done these people with the EBT. Okay? That's nothing. That's nothing. The EBT is nothing. Okay? It's about to get real. They've put contaminated food, have allowed contaminated food to go throughout the system. Okay? They're putting bioengineered food and ingredients on your dinner table. Niggas talking about they vegan, man. These people, they've created bioengineered vegetables and meats, and with the V-Ax in it. Okay? They got food with the V-Ax in it. Verse 5 says, why should ye be stricken anymore? Okay? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. Okay, a soft head, a hard head make a soft ass, man. And it's like, when you whoop a child, at one point, that child, you be like, man, this motherfucker just can't get right. You might have to take him to counseling, get some psychological help. Okay, put this motherfucker institutionalized. Okay, because that's the way that 2/3 of you people are. Why should you be stricken anymore? That is a question. Why? You're gonna do this shit regardless, and that's how fucked up your thinking is. That's how fucked up your mind is. But see, your mind, and I have to use strong language like that. I have to, so that you will see the urgency. That you can hear the urgency in this message. But a lot of you're gonna point to, oh, you already said. He said fuck it. Because your mind, your head is sick. You're sick. You're sick, and the remedy for your sickness is going to be a terrible, painful death. Verse 6 says, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. So you have no understanding. There's these niggas, they walking around, they just talking and saying shit, repeating shit, and you people are listening to them. When you go through the hood and go into a store, these niggas is just, the conversation of these niggas is remarkable. I'm talking about, there was a saying, going nowhere fast, and that's exactly what 2/3 of our people are doing. They're going nowhere fast. Nigga go throw pipes on his car on an SRT to go nowhere fast. You're going nowhere fast. And Esau is sitting back, he's laughing, he's joking. You see the skit. You see the skit. We see this. He's not in the truth, but he sees it. Other people see it. You got Edomites who see this clear as day. But our people have no soundness in their head. They're ready to go. They're thinking about going to the club this Friday, this Saturday. It says, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. And this comes from your involvement with Esau, Edom, and these heathens. You've been around these heathens, around Esau, Edom. And so the only thing that's in your head is bruises and putrefying sores. It says, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. So what we're giving you is ointment, okay? But it's not touching your heads. It's not getting into your heads. You're not catching on. You're looking at our efforts as if, at our efforts that we're taking the time to show you and bring to you. You're looking at these efforts like they're nothing. You don't get it yet. You don't get it. But you're going to get it when the Lord shows you, what you missed. You have denied the Lord. You people you don't understand. You're on the outside looking in because you have denied the Holy One of Israel. You have rebelled against him. And you still haven't repented. You still haven't come to your senses and said, let me turn around and change my ways. And, no, you still haven't done it. Now, we all sin. We all sin. I'm not saying, hey, I don't sin. I'm holier than thou. No. But you have not turned to the Lord in the right way, okay, or at all. Period. Okay. Verse 7 says, "Your country is desolate. You have no country." Okay, your country is Israel, but guess what? You're not there anymore, so it's desolate to you. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate. All right. And so here in America, Babylon the Great, the so-called white man, and he's here, and the heathen they're here. They own the land, your land. Okay. And you own what? You own nothing. And even if you do own the land, you still don't own the land. Okay. Jumping around, it says, and this is the last one. It says, "And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city." And we are besieged to this day, and to the point to where they have named you African American, Black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Brown. Okay, they've named you and given you these identities that they've created because you are besieged. So, that's it on this. I didn't go into a super breakdown, but just, read through it, okay? And hey, Lord willing, you're edified by these videos, okay? But hey, man, hey, this is it, man. Okay? This is it. The Lord is not, hey, we are the mouthpiece of the Lord, okay? And guess how tired we are, okay? Of having to do this. I don't get paid for doing these videos. I get no form of payment for doing these videos, man. Okay? But it's a uh you know, it's a relief to know that by me doing this, a member of the hopeful elect may hear this video and wake up. I'm feeding the sheep. So anyway, till next time, shalom.